44 carries for 288 yards with a 6.5 carry per average.
All right, Andrean will kick it away. They're going to go with the wind in the first quarter here. Lane Zander back deep, along with Loudon Fugit and Braden Swallow for the Cougars. We're going to ask John, too, when you're a big underdog here after the kickoff. And when you're a big underdog, how do you approach that from the underdog side? And we'll see what he says here. But Andrean,
hard to say from the underdog status.
Yeah, you didn't have that.
We didn't lose a
problem.
whole much my 4 years, but no, it's one of those. I've got we had friends in every school around, and it's a proving point. You got to show that you're not a slack team, and you got to come out and you got to put points on the board is where they're at. So just come out and show them what you're worth.
Zander takes it up to the 20-yard line. And Diego Arroyo is the quarterback for the Cougars. Running back, it looks like it's going to be Marco Castro there. KV is a team that goes under center all the time, usually with an eye backfield. Kind of a wing to the left side now. One wide receiver to the right on 1st and 10. Man in motion. Ball handed off to number 11. That's Eli Deerdorf. Right sweep about 2 or 3 yards before being hauled down. All right, John, we're going to play since you played on the state championship squad at Rensselaer, what's it like being a favorite all the time?
That's you always got a target on your back, and playing good teams, West Lafayette, CC, you're always having a target. Just like every week, you try not to think about it. You think it's just another game. Go out, play as hard as you can.
Castro's got it up to the 25-yard line. 3rd down and about 6 to go for the Cougars. Just underway here at Kankakee Valley, senior night.
Leading tacklers on this Andrean squad on the defense, Caleb Deerdorf with 61 stops on the season. Mirko Deselich is second with 39. No, excuse me, he's third. Jacob Sandlin has got 47 tackles. And Connor Roach has 43.
Pass is out, and it's
complete it is complete.
Yep,
complete for close to a 1st down there.
Yeah, looking like a real short one. 4th and 1.
Wonder if Kirk Kennedy will gamble early. What do you think, Bob?
Oh, no, they give it to him.
Oh, wait, they're moving the chains.
Yep, moving the chains.
There we go.
1st down on a good little flare-out pass to the right there. Zander caught that ball. It's up to the 32-yard line. No, 31-yard line. Ball handed off to Castro again, I believe. Right up the middle for short yardage.
Andrean, like we said, 5-2 coming in, but those losses were back in weeks 1 and 2 to some powerhouses. 5A Maryville beat them 27-20, and 6A Crown Point got them 28-18. So then, though, they've shot off 5 straight wins, including last week's big shutout of Munster, 44-0.
2 wideouts left. Eye backfield for Arroyo. Arroyo goes back to pass, swings it out to the left. It's caught. And a good gain right in front of the KV bench to number 11, Deerdorf. Little swing pass, pretty safe pass, guys, where they got good yardage. About 8 yards, making it 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, that was a nicely drawn up play. Deerdorf kind of wide open here on the near sideline. And if they can punch this through, they'll be able to string a couple tight ends or 1st downs in the opening drive. I don't know. What do you think, Bob? Is that Castro?
He needed the 1 yard. Let's see what he marks. Yeah,
Yep,
they
they
give
got
it to
him.
him.
Just enough.
Another
Yeah.
first down
Twice in a
up to
row.
the 31. Boy, some officials would have brought in a change. But
Yeah. I like this. It's a lot better.
And that was before the ball was even set down. They were calling first down. That's very surprising there.
Hey, it's a home field advantage, right, John?
Yeah, you get that sometimes.
Wide out to the far side in front of the Andrean bench. One to the near side as well. High backfield with Arroyo. Hands it off to the fullback. And
Nothing
there's
going.
about
Big
five
stop.
guys
Yeah.
that tackle him all the way back
Wow.
to the 30-yard line. But the forward progress will be at the 40. So
Andrean, hard to score on. This defense just gives up 15.3 points per game, while the 59er offense matches that, averaging 31.4. KV has put up 28.3 points per contest, and their defense pretty stingy too, giving up just 16.6.
second down and a little over 10 yards to go at the 40-yard line of KV. Arroyo under center with an eye backfield. Goes back to pass. Looks for the screen pass. It's caught, but for a loss by Caleb Deerdorf. He lost yardage back to the 38. Third down and 12.
The Cougars have put together a solid season here under the first year of Kirk Kennedy. After a opening night loss to Rensselaer, they were shut out 19-0. They reeled off 4 straight wins, and but schedule's toughened up, and the last 2 weeks not so good.
Third down and 12 for Arroyo. Goes back to pass. Looking out to the right, fires it out there, and it's
Almost.
nearly intercepted, wasn't it? Almost.
Yeah, almost intercepted right there through his hands.
Fourth down, and the Cougars will have to punt it away.
It's a tough pass. He had to throw it a long way near the numbers from the rollout. Rolled out the right way, but just couldn't make it work. I think they're going to punt here, aren't
Is
they?
that number 6 back deep for the 59ers? Yeah, they're not going to punt on 3rd and 12 or 14. I think that's number 6. I can't see for sure, but
That's a good punt.
good punt. Fielded at the 27-yard line.
It is 6, Bob.
Yeah. Yep.
That was Jacob Jones on the return. Not much there. So now Andrean will get it with their high-powered offense
Cougars
at the 30.
Cougars' last 2 weeks included 2 weeks ago a loss at Lowell, where they were pretty tight, but lost 38-29, and then last week right here was not so good, 45-8, lost to Hobart.
Kirk Kennedy said they've been getting off to slow starts. Trip wideouts to the right for Andrean, one to the left. Now a man in motion. They swing it out. Bowen's got it. Across the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's going to go all the way, folks. He's going to go 70 yards on a swing pass. Wow. John, what happened there? That was a total breakdown by the KV defense.
Yeah, well, he came in motion right there, and no one went with him over there. So it was just wide open. He needed to beat one DB, and sure enough.
Yeah, nobody
you
touched him,
can't,
right?
Oh, no.
70 yards?
He got that kid, that was very fast. He got on his horses real quick on that.
He
That's
bet he
one
was
of those,
surprised.
Yeah, that's where you got to follow a fast team. You have to really play those.
Is that somebody's assignment there, one person?
Yeah, if it's I didn't see what defense they were in, but usually it's one person checks off, or you stay with them if you're in a man formation. So
Extra point try. I don't see the number here, Billy Boy. Kick is up, and it's good by
43.
43 was the kicker. This is PJ Cusick. PJ Cusick. Hard to read the numbers in the dark. We're going to do the best we can tonight, folks. We're playing with a handicap, more than normal, our handicap. So, well, Billy boy, that did not go well.
Oh,
that was a swing pass.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well for what's going on here. That was way, way, way too easy. I know Bowen's a
It looked like
first-class athlete, but
it looked like there was no defense out there.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
and then the bad thing you didn't like, all right, he makes the catch, good for the swing pass. Give him his 15 yards. Where's the safeties? Where's guys on the chase? Taking the angles. Somebody should come up there, and that was.
Well, didn't they have 3 guys out to the left side there on that formation, I think?
Yeah, and then he was that motioning back.
So that was just a good call.
Yeah, and that's where, you got 3 guys over there. Someone's going with him. And he came all the way to the sidelines right away, and I think the safeties just crashed down too hard and didn't get a good angle on him.
Do you think they try that play again the next time they're on offense?
I'm going to bet that it's going to be the first play.
Yeah. Football coaches like to just repeat themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if plays work, right? All right, here we go. The boot is away. And it bounces into the end zone, so the Cougars will take it at the 20?
25? Is it, or 20?
I forget. We don't ever have many touchbacks in high school football, so.
Yeah, I think they're going to put it at the 20. Cougar kick game has been one of their bright spots. They've got a few returns, I know. They scored a few touchdowns. I don't have that stat in front of me, but Andrean's probably going to come up with something to kick away from these Cougar returners.
I backfield, left and right, wide receivers. Arroyo under center. Handoff to Castro. Gets hauled down by 2 or 3 Andrean defenders after a short gain up to the 23. 3-yard pickup. 2nd down and 7 for KV, who trails 7-0. 6:25 to go in the first quarter here at KV, senior night. Next to last week of the regular season. Arroyo hands it off again to Castro. And the thing I'm seeing so far, John, is Andrean didn't use one guy to tackle. They have 2, 3, 4 guys in there.
Yeah, the KV's offense, I mean, you're going against a powerhouse defense. You said there was 13 average scoring points against them, and that's, you got to think who they played against. So that's a very, very low number on a smaller school. So they got to really figure out a game plan to open that defense up so they can get some run yards because they don't pass very much.
3rd and 7 now for KV. Arroyo
to stretch them out.
Arroyo under center. Hands it off again to Castro. Got near the first down, up to the 29, gain of about 6 on that one. Still going to be 4th down and 1.
Got to be right at the 30 because of where they started.
Will the Cougars go for it on 4th and 1 at their own 29?
I think they are.
Andrean has a 4-man defensive front. Cougars going for it on 4th and 1.
Quick handoff.
I'm going to say they got that one.
It looks like they do. Hand it off to the fullback. I think he's got it. Good enough for a first down. He tripped over the 30-yard line, about the 30-and-a-half-yard line. Good enough for a first down. 7-0 Cougars trail the 59ers here. 4:40 to go in the first quarter.
It's obviously going to be very important here to keep that offense churning, keep Andrean's offense on the bench.
Arroyo surveys the defense now.
Oh.
And offsides on the 59ers. Anticipated the snap, and the Cougars didn't snap it, so a 5-yard walk-off against Andrean.
With an encroachment penalty against the defense. March off 5 yards against the 59ers. You bring a first and 5 for the
First and
Cougars.
5 for KV at the 36 now. Cougars take their time. They haven't even started the play clock yet, so still got 40 seconds if they want to.
Burn it off.
Just now they started. They could. Castro's got it, running in the right side, and gets plowed over. Whoo!
That 34 hit him high and buried him. No, I can't.
No gain.
It was 24. Angel Ramirez on the stop. 5'10 senior defensive back.
Timeout on the field. One of the 59ers is hurt. We'll take a break as well. 3:43 to go in the first. KV trails 7-0 back after this on 3kgthecage.com.
Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent Joe Goodeman has been serving the Jasper County and surrounding area since 2009. Being involved in the area, Joe Goodeman has kept his interest in making sure he provides the best insurance for his clients. Whether you need life, car, home, business, farm and crops, or even renter's insurance, Agent Joe Goodeman will keep searching for the best policy for your valued investments. Call Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodeman at 219-866-4694 or stop in at 2570 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer.
Welcome back to Fred Jones Field at Kankakee Valley High School. Bob Kurtz, Bill Kay, John Ohanas, and don't want to get our great camera person. It's Alex Gross here tonight, so appreciate them coming over and helping us out. While Willis takes another night off. Here's a halfback option pass.
Oh.
They throw it deep, and it's going to be incomplete. Triple cover was that receiver.
Man, they buried the halfback there. And referee right there looking at him. Didn't make the call.
Willis is in mourning because the Cardinals lost today. So, Greg, sorry about that. Breaks my heart.
Owen Olenek on the stop. 5'11", 190-pound linebacker. You know, their line's not tremendously huge, doesn't look like, but there are other positions. Look at the linebackers, and even the defensive backs and safeties. Those guys are.
3rd down and 5. Pitch over to. Is that Castro again?
Yeah.
He gained some positive yards. Going to make it 4th and short again.
Castro, the ball carrier, driven out of bounds over on the far side.
May have gained 3 yards or so, up to the 38.
John, were you on offensive line?
I was both. Yeah, I went both ways.
Both ways. Did you? What position? Tackle or guard?
Guard until our center broke his hand, and I replaced him for the back half of the season.
Oh wow! Did you do a lot of pulling as a guard?
Yeah, we did a lot of pulling. That was
With that team,
the-
holy cow.
the funnest thing to do.
Was it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the punt away now, and it's fielded on the run. Still on his feet is Jones.
Good tackle. Number 4, Caleb Deerduff.
Got it up near midfield. That's where the 59ers take over.
Got a
Penalty flag on the field.
What are they going to
I
call
think it was
that?
holding against Andrean.
Oh,
The marker's at the 41. Oh, now he moved it back to the 40.
Yep.
Cougar defense back out on the field now, and it'll be led by top tackler. Let's see if we can get the rights.
They'll move it back to the 30, so that was kind of like almost like a 20-yard penalty.
Caleb Deerdorf is the top tackler for the Cougars through 7 games with 61 stops.
Do they try the same play again here, guys?
Yeah, that's a big thing to look at. Let's see.
Henry in shotgun formation. 2 wideouts left, 1 right. No, they don't. He throws it over deep over the middle. Incomplete. Good coverage that time by Xander, number 10.
Ran right with him, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Pass went over the head at about the 25-yard line. Second down and 10 from the 30.
Pretty good pass, though, too, to get it out there. Man, this guy's got an arm. Okay, also on the tackles list here for the Cougs this year, Jacob Sandlin with 47, Connor Roach with 43, Mirko Dezelich with 39, and Max Griffey with 37 tackles.
2 wideouts left, 1 right for the 59ers. Little hitch pass in the middle. It's caught now. A flag goes down. Pass was caught by Patrick Clax the third for a 9-yard gain. See what the flag is.
Pass was complete to Clack.
An eligible man downfield
Yeah, I think
for
number
the 59.
56. Yeah, lineman downfield, number 56.
All right, so negate that pass play and mark it back 5 yards to the 25. Second down and 15 at the 25. Little slanting pass there. It was beautifully timed and caught, but legal lineman downfield. Now we have 2 wideouts left, 1 right. Bowen is the running back behind Henry. Henry hands it off to Bowen. He's going nowhere.
Good stop, good defense.
Yeah. Very good crashing down on those ends to keep him outside longer. That's a big plus.
Lost yardage back to the 21. They're going the wrong direction this drive.
Several Cougars in on that stop.
Loss of 4 there. Third down and 19 from the 21.
This is where they got to watch that quarterback, and obviously we've seen throw 45, 50 yards.
Anytime
They
he
got
could
to
just
safety's got to really be paying attention to where the quarterback looking at right now.
2 wideouts come to the far side of the field right in front of us, 1 to the near side. Henry in shotgun formation. This screams of a screen pass, doesn't it? Now a delay of game for the 59ers, and they are really going the wrong way. Move it back to the 16-yard line.
This possession is
3rd and 24. We hope you're enjoying your Friday night here around Northwest Indiana. Cool night, man. It's jacket weather tonight, folks. Henry goes back to pass, fires it over the middle. It's caught, and it's going to be a first down and more. Still on his feet is Clax, I believe that's him. 40, 35, 30, 25. He got a first down and way more.
On that pass reception that time.
60 yards.
It's a very good route. That back route is very hard if you're thinking they're going long to the sticks, and he breaks off right there. So that's a good play by that receiver.
and a good throw by Henry. Boy,
They're at the 24 of KV. – 55 yards if I'm mathing. I could be off on that, but approximately. 1st and 10 at the Cougar 24. Bowen's got the handoff right up the middle, sheds 1 tackler. Now he gets hammered down after a short gain. Second down and about 8 at the 22-yard line now.
7-0. Andrean leads with 54 seconds left in the first quarter.
Andrean taking their time. Getting up to the huddle now. 2 wideouts left, 1 right. Henry, long count, goes back to pass. He's being rushed, eludes 1, 20, 15, 10. He's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown from 22 yards out. Billy Henry just eluded the rush in the backfield, and then
Saw that opening.
yeah, again,
Gotta take it.
there was nothing there as far as defense. Everybody was covering their man. It's a 22-yard quarterback keeper for Henry for the touchdown. Wow. That was unexpected when it was at the 16-yard line. They had 24 yards to go on third down.
I thought he was going to get sacked.
Yeah, that's a great read by the quarterback to band it out and get going, and then see that big opening. You got to take it.
He's pretty fast, too. Kick for the point after. It's a high snap. The boot is up, and it is no good. Partially blocked, so nothing doing there. So it's 13-0. The high snap got him that time, so. John, is that just breakdowns defensively on both of those big long runs for the touchdown run and the touchdown reception?
The breakdown on that first series right there, that was just linebacker didn't pull over and go with him, so left him out there open. That's just a mistake on the defense there. That last drive, that was just a good route by the receiver, and turned it up and pulled out as many yards as he could, getting back across field. So there's no complaints on that. It was a good defensive coverage. He just was a little late on it. Quarterback threw it just in time.
And on a quarterback run for the touchdown, what happened there?
And there, yeah, like you said, he evaded 2 on a sack. And, when you got that much open field right there and everyone's all man coverage, you got to go. We had a few times that our quarterback did that when we were in high school.
Who's your quarterback? I forget.
Dylan Wright.
Dylan Wright, that's right. Number 28, right?
And, he played both ways too, so they weren't scared to send him. So if he had an opening, he knew he could take it.
Good memory, Mr. Kurtz. Got that number right off the top of your.
It always was weird that number 28 was the quarterback. So they don't allow that in the pros, do they? You got to be a certain number, I think, don't you?
No, I'm not sure.
Here's the boot away. Fielded at the 8-yard line.
Good run. Oh, just
great
caught him. Number 6.
Right up the middle. Number
Andrean.
3 was the. He almost broke it. That was Loudon Fugit on the good kickoff return from the 8 all the way up to the 41, 33-yard kickoff return. Now the Cougars trailing 13-0.
They really need a good drive here.
Yeah, and that right there, that long run, that's a really big momentum booster to him.
Ball's at the 41 of KV for Arroyo with an eye backfield, 2 wideouts to the right. Looks like a 3-man defense in front now. The ball handed off to
Is that Castro?
Castro again gets a
run.
first down and more.
Very good run.
Broke away from the first arm tackle attempt and picked up the first down. That's
Into Andrean territory. That'll be the last play of the first quarter. So after 1, why isn't the clock starting? There we go. Jeez. 13-0. Andrean leads after 1. Back with second quarter action after this on 3KGTheCage.com.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals, increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
Bob Kurtz, Bill Kay, John Ohanas, Alex Gross with us tonight.
Well, it's nice to have that support staff. Huh, Bob?
Oh, boy.
My goodness. We need-
Absolutely. We really appreciate them taking a busy Friday night, spending with the two old men. Jeez.
That's asking a lot.
First and 10 Cougars at the Andrean 48. Castro's got it up the middle. Nice run again across the 45. Plows ahead to about the 42.
Keep pounding. Keep pounding. That's what they got to do.
Called a gain of about 6 on the play. Second down and 4. Cougars trailing 13-0 here in the second quarter to Andrean.
You know, if you look, we don't keep the time of possession. Have to go back to our old Jeff Gastineau days.
Yeah.
Keeping stuff like that. But I'm sure the Cougars are well in charge of that stat. Andrean, I think, has scored on their only 2 possessions.
Yeah, they have. And they haven't been long possessions.
And they haven't been long. No, the first one.
3-yard run by
Especially.
Castro right up the middle across the 40 to the 39. Boy, if those lights would stay on, that'd be wonderful.
It sure would.
Guess I had to bring a spotlight. We had to bring our light that we have we use for the coach's cage
Oh,
show.
yeah, that might have been the clue.
Ball's at the 39-yard line. Third down and about a yard to go. Arroyo under center, hands it off to Castro again, right up the middle for a first down. Maybe. Looks like it. First down, KV at about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, that's what I call it.
Right.
Castro running hard right off the left side of the line. Good blocking over there.
And when the Cougars stack together a couple first downs, they take up a lot of the clock. And that's what they want. 3-man defensive front for Andrean. The linebacker
You got
blitz
him again. They like to get that jump on their blitz, and twice now they've leaned into illegal territory.
5-yard walk-off against the 59ers. Moves it inside the 35 to the 33.
Now the next part, Bob, you got to score, to keep this thing a ball game.
And touchdowns, you got to score.
There you go.
Wide out left. High backfield for Arroyo. Hands it off to Castro. Up the middle again. Another first down. Cougar interior line's doing a great job blocking right now, and Castro's running hard. He got it up to the 26. It's a gain of about 7 yards on that play, enough for a first down KV at the Andrean 26. Send wideouts left and right now. I backfield for Arroyo under center. Castro's got it again, running the left side, eludes one. Now a flag goes down. That could be trouble.
Yeah, that was the far line judge, side judge threw that, and I don't know.
Got to be a holding or a block in the back, one of the two.
That's what he's looking at over there. So probably against KV.
Yep. I'll mark it off from the 23-yard line. Should we go back to the 33 now? Yeah, no, 34.
Drive killer, Bob.
Yep, penalties just kill you in high school football. So, first down and about, they got to get to the, they got to get up to the 16, and they're at the 34.
Which is a good thing is they're still on first down. So
Right, yeah.
one good play brings you back up.
Arroyo goes back to pass, got all day. Run out to his right now, fires it out. It's good defensive play that time. By number 3. I had a J.J. Bowles, freshman. Boy, that was great defense that time. That was a good pass.
Yeah, it looked like that was going to be a completion. And like John was saying, pick up a lot of those yards on first down. But last second, defender stuck his hand in there cleanly, played the ball.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was very well tracking by that 34 Bowman, on the quarterback, making him get out there real wide, so he's got to throw on the run.
Here's a pitch sweep to Castro on the left side. He's got good running room. Another flag goes down, though, so that's going to go back. Cougars killing themselves with penalties this drive. We'll see what the referee calls.
What do you think this one is?
Same thing.
Same thing?
I do. It is. Holding on the Cougars again. 9 minutes to go in the first half here. 13-0. Andrean leading. Cougars got to walk back another penalty back to the 37-yard line.
Like Kirk Kennedy's got to be doing a slow burn there.
2nd and 21 now.
Yeah, big thing coaches will pick up on, too. If we get another holding call going that way, we're not going to run that way anymore.
Just stay away from it.
It was one of those things in high school. It's like if they're calling it over there, we're not going over there anymore.
I never heard that before. That's
we will switch it up and go the other way. Hopefully the eyes aren't the greatest.
Here's a little draw play to
Right up the
Castro.
center.
He gets some of that yardage back. Going to make it 3rd down and about 12.
Castro, the ball carrier for the Cougars.
Doing a good job of running the ball. And just can't. Pretty hard to overcome 2 holding penalties on the same drive.
Yeah.
3rd and 12 at the 28.
8:36 to go in the half. Andrean 13, KV nothing.
Yeah, with the run-heavy offense, Castro's putting 80 yards per game. So if he can keep that up when they're playing their, looks like 3-5 defense, he could turn out a good run season.
Arroyo goes back to pass. He's being flushed out of the pocket, and he's not going to go.
Oh,
He
He
did.
breaks a few tackles.
He gets it back to the 20-yard line. Still going to be 4th down and 4. He did a heck of a run on the quarterback keep just to get that far.
It sure was. Right back up the middle with it, and he showed some good toughness, not wanting to go down.
And that's where those penalties right there, now you're back to 4th and 6.
I think
You just
Castro can run this one again, maybe.
Yeah, 2 15-plus yard plays, that's a touchdown if those penalties aren't there.
Sure.
And that's a huge thing that they got to clean up if they want to get it, in the end zone more than one time tonight.
4th and 4 at the 20 for the Cougars. Arroyo pitches out to Castro, and he's going nowhere. Tried to pitch sweep, and there was 3 Andrean players.
Yeah, big 58 right there. That was a good tracking down that line.
Castro, the ball carrier. Drop for a loss on the 4th down play. Now turn the ball over to
Charlie Coppin,
Yeah.
6'1", 230-pound senior.
He was moving.
So Andrean takes over at the 25. Good defense, aided by some KV penalties there, but Andrean came up with a big 4th down stop when they needed it. 2 wideouts left on the near side, 1 to the right. Henry in shotgun formation with Bowen right behind him. Man in motion now. It's a little pitch out to number 11. Got pretty good yardage. That was Micah Jones on the little pass.
Jones showed good speed that time getting to the outside, turning it up on his KV defense.
Got it up to the 34-yard line. Is there a flag down 2 again or not?
I don't. Yeah, there is.
Face mask on the Cougars.
Oof. Everything's getting called on the Cougars other than those offsides.
So a 5-yard walk-off makes it a 1st down. Andrean at the 59er 39-yard line. 13-0 59ers with 7:15 to go in the first half.
My brother used to always say 5 yards if you touch the mask, 15 if you pull it.
There you go. That's right. Shotgun formation.
Former official.
Little slant pattern, no good.
That was a little bit off target. I thought it was
Yeah, just out in front of him by a couple yards.
going to be picked off. by Lane Xander, Cougar safety.
Another one of the star people that got away from North Newton last year. That's just,
Boy,
that's just
that's a season killer, wasn't it, Bob?
Yeah, it
The whole
was.
backfield leaves, transfers out, one after another.
trips to the left side now for Andrean on 2nd and 10 from the 39. Henry goes back to pass over the middle. It's caught for a first down and more
It looked like he was going to break free.
by number 11. That was Micah Jones on the catch.
Speaking of
first
North
down?
Newton, no, you got to give Scott Rao, coach over there, a lot of props. The way he's kept that group together with the numbers battle he's faced all year long.
Yeah, 15.
15
15's a
players.
high number for
Yeah.
North Newton.
And that's probably 2 or 3 gimpy there.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
So
Can't
first,
practice?
no. 1st and 10, Andrean at the 48-yard line of KV now. Henry in shotgun formation. 3 wideouts to the far side of the field now. 1 running back. And now
Delay a game.
delay a game again.
Second one.
How does that happen when the quarterback's looking right at the play clock?
Yeah, we saw. You see there, Bowman was still moving around back there, getting the play from him. So that 25 seconds really feels like 10 seconds when you're down there. It goes real fast.
Once again, your championship season, you didn't have that problem for the Bombers, did you?
No, the problem we faced was I couldn't hear Dylan talking in the background for, I couldn't hear the snap count, so that was a big adjustment that we had to go, and basically everyone was screaming at each other just to be able to hear. There was a lot of people.
What was it like playing in the dome down in Indy?
It was one of those. I went skydiving when I turned 18, and the rush is about the same. So that's
Wow.
it's a crazy. It's way different. It's a whole nother level. You feel like you're basically playing in the pros. When there was 8,000, 9,000 people there. So I mean, it was just everyone was yelling, and so you're basically in a stadium at that point.
So you could hear it then. You could hear the crowd then.
Oh yeah, I could hear the crowd over anything. I couldn't hear Dylan at all, so we converted to screaming and clapping at each other to know what was going on. So it was crazy.
Boy, that has to be a fun year.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Big thanks to everyone who donated.
Bombers still trying to replicate it, get it back. They got a very young team this year.
Yeah, and Mink's over there. He really tries to look at the lower level kids to try and see what he's coming up to adjust where he's what offense he's going to run, and he did that. After we left, we had to change offenses, and now I think we're back to running that offense again, and I think it's working out for him.
Eli Dearduff with a nice stop after a pitch and catch for a couple-yard gain up to the 46-yard line. 2nd down and 8. 6 minutes and counting in the first half here at KV. 13-0 Andrean leading. Ball's at the 46.
And a big thing KV is probably looking at right now, they had Andrean had that first touchdown, right off the get-go. But it's been a big play here, a big play there. So, you got to feel somewhat good about KV. They're thinking, all right, we're still in this. We still got a chance.
Now,
cut them big plays out.
yeah.
It's still a 0-0 game.
flag goes down. Let's see who the penalty's on.
Wow, delay game
Another
again.
delay a game again.
My
Third
goodness.
time. That's unexcusable. I'm sorry. It is. Back at the 49-yard line now. Now another flag goes down. Going to be a sideline warning.
Chris Skinner, the coach of the 59ers, got to be doing a little bit of a burn on the far sidelines.
Yeah, I was talking about KV staying away from that sideline now. I guess Andrean's got to stay away from that too.
2nd down and about 13 to go. Henry in shotgun formation. Goes back.
Oh, sack.
Clobbered.
Big sack, number 50.
Beautiful.
And Raymond with a quarterback sack for the Cougars.
Evan Michich.
Boy, he came out of nowhere.
Senior.
Man.
Yeah, off the end right there. And that's where on Andrean, those backside tackles got to really pay attention to what's coming if there's a blitz coming. And I think he picked up the blitz but left the end down. And that's a big hit to take from a quarterback.
3rd down and forever. There's a screen pass. Set up nicely to Bowman. Running room down the right sideline. Another flag goes down, though. Jeez. Flags are all coming from the far side now tonight. What a run. He got it all the way down to a 1st down, if the play counts.
One-handed catch, too, by the way.
Yeah, there's a little screen pass.
He had to jump up and catch that outside.
It's one official's calling everything.
He is. We've had this before this year. He's always been a sideline guy, too.
Holding on the 59ers. Well, they're still going to. That's going to allow a lot of the yards to be counted, but then they move it back to the 49, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 12 again, 13. What a play! The
20
screen
yards
pass
off.
was
20 yards on your play to get your 1st down, and it cut your feet out from underneath of you on that one.
Ball's
It's now 3rd down and 13.
at the 49. That was a great call, a little screen pass the last time. Henry goes back to pass,
He's got
fires
him
it down
beat.
the middle. It's going to be
Caught. Nope.
Did he? No.
There.
He did.
He caught it. What
he
a
hung
catch!
on to it. My
Wow.
gosh.
Very well done.
Was that
21.
21? Yeah, that was his favorite target. Patrick Clax the third. What a acrobatic catch! Leaped over the defender and grabbed it, pulled it in, and got all the way down to the 21-yard line of KV.
Boy, Henry got rid of that ball so quick. Cougars didn't have a chance. They had a decent rush on, but Henry just unloaded, and it was right in the numbers again. This kid is a good quarterback.
Little slanting pass, caught this time by number 24, Angel Ramirez. Good positive yards up to the 16-yard line.
3:53 to go.
Yeah,
in the first half.
That's what I was talking about, those big pass plays. You know, he just got beat over there on the edge, and that'll hurt you when you got their number one target receiver. You got to make sure your best man's on him.
2 wideouts right, 1 left for the 59ers from the 16. Bowen's got it right up the middle. He's going to score.
Yep.
16-yard run by Drake Bowen. And wasn't much resistance there. So that didn't take long again. 3:22 to go. It's 19-0 in favor of the 59ers.
You said that was 16 yards?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, up the center, and you're in the inside the 20, so you're in red zone defense. That's one thing that can't happen up the middle for 16 yards. That's going to hurt you in the long run.
Snap is down. The kick is up. Looks good this time. And we're up to 20-0. Now another flag goes down. See what happened there. Is the one referee called another one? They're all talking around the 10-yard line now. I think the extra point was good. I don't know if it.
Yeah, so whatever it is, it'll be applied after the kick.
We'll see what the official says here before we go to break. Personal foul on Andrean. So they'll walk 15 yards off. We'll take a timeout. 20-0 Andrean. Back after this on 3KGthecage.com.
Ball penalty.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117 or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
Back at Kankakee Valley, big play offense for the Cougars this time, or for the 59ers this time around, isn't it?
Sure is, and it came into play on all three scoring drives. This one a little bit more drawn out, but two real big pass plays put the first two touchdowns on the board.
Still, they had them third and forever, or second and forever, and they let them back with another big play for the screen pass, even with a penalty.
To me, that says they just got athletes, so many athletes
Yep.
at Andrean that at any time can break one off.
Yeah, we see now. Now they got to get a return to get that momentum like they had last drive. Good return here will really help them out.
That's going to go out of bounds.
Going to go out of bounds, so that still helps.
Boys, this looks to me like a state championship contender with the white team here.
They sure do.
Yeah, with that, they've got, still 4 penalties this game. It's kind of rough, but the big plays that they're popping off, they need to be more consistent on running that out. They're
This marched off against Andrean. It's going to put the ball where? No, they're going to re-kick it.
Oh, they're going to move 5 yards back and re-kick it?
No.
they get it at the 50 if it goes out of bounds.
No.
Can't be.
What is
Yeah.
that?
Whoa.
Somebody's
So
gotta-
there's what I was talking about. Now this is a huge momentum. They're on the 50 now.
Somebody's
so
got to explain that to me.
I'm not sure. Unless
Castro's
it-
got
up
it,
the middle.
running yard up the middle,
Gotta get
40,
moving.
35. 15-yard run by Castro.
That's a big thing there, right there. He had that wide lane. That ref is fair game. If he's in your way, there's one way to get him out of your way. And he's, stutter stepped and side around him. That's how he got caught off that backside.
Marco Castro is a sophomore, boys. He's taken over as number one running back for
He's
sure.
got a lot of potential. Yeah.
Wideouts left and right. I backfield. Arroyo has it. Castro's got it up the middle again. Not much doing there. Gained a couple yards inside the 35 to about the 32.
Castro, the ball carrier.
Second down and 8 or 7.
2:40 on the clock till half.
Jackson with a stop that time for the 59ers.
Xander goes out left. Receiver right.
Andrean's got a fresh defense in there right now if you're paying attention to that.
Arroyo hands the ball off to Castro. Nothing. Gang tackling again by the 59ers. No gain in the air. Third down and 7
Castro, the ball carrier.
at the 32-yard line. 20-0 Andrean. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half.
Flaggy with the stop that time. The 59ers.
Two wideouts to go to the far side of the field. I backfield for Arroyo. Goes back to pass. Swings it out.
Oh.
It's incomplete.
That was too bad. Arroyo a little bit high and really put some.
There's a lot there
Juice on
after
that.
that ball hit the ground over there, too.
Fourth down and 7 at the 32. Next week, Midwest Conference action from Tri-County as the Cavaliers host North Newton. And that's it for the regular season.
Well, we don't get that light very often, do we? It comes on for heartbeat.
They're going to go for it on fourth down and
They got 4
7.
seconds. Yeah, that's smart by their coach. Yep. Take that timeout before the run's out.
timeout. We'll
Pushes
keep it
them back.
right here.
Their first charge timeout.
This is where KV, you're thinking play action pass, still under center, which I don't necessarily agree with.
They don't ever shotgun.
It's wild that they stay under center the entire time, but that gives you a lot of options. You can sneak one off, half back up the center or full back up the center. With them not catching it, they're going to be in zone defense now to not get beat deep. We'll see what he's got in store.
Be nice if the Cougars get a first down here. Otherwise, Andrean, they haven't been stopped yet, and they still got time to go here for sure. Wide out left and right for the Cougars. I backfield. Arroyo under center on 4th and 7. They got to get to the 25-yard line. Arroyo with the long count. Rolls out to his left. Being flushed out. Fires it deep. It's going to be intercepted. He's got some running room down the sideline, and it's going to be Andrean ball just about there where he threw it from. So,
boy, that's a gut punch, wasn't it? Man.
Boy, Arroyo got drilled
Yeah.
as he hit it through it.
You're looking for some
He was
momentum.
very
going.
rushed off that backside, so didn't have the arm to get it down to the 5-yard, but
I'm sure going through his head probably 4th down. I
get
gotta
rid
throw
of
it.
this ball. Yep.
Yeah.
So Andrean takes over at their own 38-yard line with 1:20 to go. That's plenty of time where they've been moving
man,
offensively.
I wouldn't be surprised, Bob.
This is where I'd like to see Andrean, show their offense out, get not saying mostly practicing, but work in all your players and take some stuff to the ground. Their air game has been, phenomenal, as we can see already.
Henry goes back to pass. It's caught. Good run after the catch.
Yeah, good cutbacks from that receiver. And that's the thing. You can see the talent, that Andrean's got. It's just they're another level.
2nd down and 5 from the 44. The receiver went out of bounds, so the clock is stopped at 1:14. 20-0. Andrean over Kankakee Valley, late first half. 2 wideouts left, 1 right. Henry in shotgun formation.
How are these guys still in 2A?
They throw it deep again, out of bounds this time.
Pass was intended for Clax, falls incomplete. It's going to bring a 3rd down for the 59ers.
3rd down and about 4 to 5. Third down and 5.
There.
Yep.
3rd down and 10 now.
Yeah, late flag right there, that tight end. Get a quick jump.
He's going to come out for his movement. 3rd and 10 now.
What are they talking about? This is a pretty easy call.
Yeah, with him being off the line, our coach has always said if you're back, you're a tight end, that you're sitting off the line. If you move, keep moving, get out of there. But he fell forward right into the tackle, so that's what definitely bumped him up for it.
Ball's at the 39-yard line. They have to get up to the 48. 3rd down and 9 for the 59ers. Henry with a long count. Goes back to pass. It's going to be, nope, no screen pass there. Another flag goes down. So that's going to be holding, I would imagine.
Yeah, they were trying to pull that screen pass right there again.
I'd decline this one.
Yeah, they've got the opportunity that they've got them big plays in the book. I would decline it, make it 4th down.
Got to decline it.
Preliminary signal is holding against the 59ers.
And
They'll
it was
punt it away.
declined, Yep.
Yeah, smart decision. Decline that, keep them deep. You give them a 3rd down, they've got the receivers that they got. They're going to go deep.
Coming up at halftime, Bill will take a look at the scoring summary. We'll take a look at other games in the area as well, other area games that we're concerned with. Get a little analysis from John and Bill about what both teams need to do for the second half here. We have the longest huddles for penalties that I've ever seen this year.
Yeah, this is bizarre on this.
Things are just cut and dried, and then they go.
Well, you don't just decline it. What are you doing?
He did. He signaled that they declined it a long time ago.
They put him the 5 yards back. From the spot of the fouls holding, they have him back 5 yards right now, so now they're declining it. So, yeah, 4th down from where the sack's at.
Timeout KV. Why would you call a timeout there? The clock wouldn't be running still, would it, or would it? On a penalty?
I don't know.
Clock doesn't run when the... Anyway, timeout for the Cougars. They have to punt away from the 34 now. Andrean leading 20-0 here. Hey, it's a miracle for 3KG. We're going to have a normal game in the second half, at least for a while. That hasn't happened, Bill.
No, it hasn't.
5 out of 7 we've had mercy rule games. And all have
been
at halftime.
Qualified by halftime.
35 points by half. That's what the mercy rule is. If one team gets ahead by 35 or more, the clock runs in the second half continuously. So now Andrean will punt it away again. Xander goes, nope, not Xander. This time it's number 3, Deerdorf.
London Fugit is back deep.
Yeah, London Fugit. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so like I said again, this is where, get some momentum. Get as many yards as you can right here. You got 1 minute. Another flag.
Another flag goes down.
You got a minute, so everyone's got their hurry-up offense. Rush them down the field, get them on their heels, and get a touchdown and go in halftime 27, and they're still in this game.
Referees taking over the game here in the second quarter. Another 5-yard walk-off against Andrean.
Yeah, KV's got to capitalize on this.
Now the ball's back to the 29-yard line now. See if we can get a playoff without a penalty. Now another timeout. Are these officials confused, or is it just what's going on? One-on-one it says on the clock right now, so.
Yeah, adding to it. Should be 104 or 103.
What's going on?
Yeah, they reset the
Oh,
game
for
clock.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
All that for 2 seconds, huh?
Hey, when 2 seconds is that's a play. Being KV, you got to get it. You need those extra 2 seconds, especially now.
Boot away. It's a good boot. If you could just let it
And,
roll.
yeah, he's got to come up on
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. Another flag on the field. Looks like 2 flags.
What is this crew doing?
That one line judge on the far side is just dominating.
Ridiculously.
I equate that to when we used to referee volleyball. Some officials would just take every call,
Yep.
and you couldn't do anything about it. Just not talk to him after the match or something. But now again, they got a huddle.
You could never accuse me for that.
No,
I used to swallow my whistle.
I know you did. Holding on KV, so that's a killer penalty.
Very, very late, too. Very late call.
Oh, boy.
Probably didn't have
So, yeah,
any
this is where
bearing on the play either, did it?
And this is where I was talking, where he needs to come up on that ball. You just wasted, 14 seconds off the game clock, and now you got
20 yards too, probably.
You got
The ball's
76 yards to go.
back to the 23-yard line now. Arroyo goes back to pass, fires it out over the middle, incomplete,
That looked a little close.
and the flag goes down. So that's
Yeah,
going to be a
there
late
it is.
hit. Andrean is
Yeah.
a lot of stupid penalties. So a 15-yard walk-off against the 59ers here. They're losing their head a little bit.
Yeah, real late hit there. Wow.
Against the 59ers.
So that'll move it up to about the 38-yard line or so.
They said 21.
No, they're going to mark it. Yep, about the 38-yard line.
Patrick Klatch, the wide receiver, you gotta know both sides of the ball there, so that stuff can't happen.
First and 10 for the Cougars at their own 38-yard line. 47 seconds and counting to go. Arroyo goes back to pass.
Good drop, good pass.
It's complete. Near a first down.
Just short of midfield yet, with 33 seconds to go.
Xander caught that one at the 47-yard line. Second down and 1.
Clock running.
Arroyo goes back to pass. Being flushed out of the pocket. He got a first down, and he runs out of bounds with 16 seconds to go. Not going to be near enough time to get down the field here. So
Picks up yardage into 59er territory. We got first down, Cougars!
ball's at the 48-yard line of Andrean, but only 16 seconds left to go in the half.
Smart decision, get out of bounds, get those first down yardage, and 16 seconds to go down. So you're thinking they're going to go deep here or be conservative and just get it on the ground?
Need to get about 25 yards or so, I'd say, in 16 seconds. Wideouts left and right, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Arroyo under center, goes back to pass. He's being rushed over the middle. It's dropped. That would have gained only a few yards anyway, so that was probably better off that he dropped it, really. Now it's down to 11 seconds. This half, folks, this half is going to get over, I think, sometime.
Yeah, with the penalties, KV's got to capitalize on something, so that's something to look forward in the second half.
Ball's at the 48 of Andrean, second down and 10. 11 seconds left, 20 to nothing Andrean over KV. Arroyo under center. Goes back to pass again. Fires it out. It's broken up nicely that time.
Very nice read by 20.
Number 20 make the pass break up there.
Antone Barnes.
Yep. Hey, it's down to 6 seconds now. I don't think he can throw it 50 yards.
No, this is where, get a play on the ground, get off the field, go
John's
regroup.
calling for the the run play, he says.
Yeah, I would take it, run it, get off the field, and go analyze, come back for the second half.
That's what we're going to do. Royal goes back to pass, fires
Wow,
it
he's
out.
got a bomb.
Oh,
Just
late.
missed it.
good pass.
Wow. Those balls all the way down to the 5-yard line. Wouldn't have been enough for a touchdown, but
hit him in stride, too.
so anyway,
Very
we
well
finally
so.
made the first half. 20-0 Andrean leading. Back to look at a scoring summary after this on 3kgthecage.com.
Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent Joe Goodman has been serving the Jasper County and surrounding area since 2009. Being involved in the area, Joe Goodman has kept his interest in making sure he provides the best insurance for his clients. Whether you need life, car, home, business, farm and crops, or even renter's insurance, Agent Joe Goodman will keep searching for the best policy for your valued investments. Call Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodman at 219-866-4694 or stop in at 2570 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl letterings, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Reem Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask. Give Reinforcements Design a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a will of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
Back at halftime here at Kankakee Valley, a long first half. Andrean used the big play to lead 20-0 with the scoring summary. Here's Bill Kay.
All right, Bob. Andrean didn't waste any time. The Cougars had the opening kick, had a nice drive, but ended up giving it back to Andrean on the punt. And from the first play from scrimmage, Drake Bowen took a little swing pass to the near sideline and took it down the sideline for 70 yards. Completion from Billy Henry, the quarterback. Made it 6-0. P.J. Cusick with the kick. And just like that, Andrean, one play, touchdown. 7-0 59ers. Then Andrean beat the quarter change to score one more time in the first quarter as Henry, the quarterback, nicely took off on a 22-yard run for the points. Kick failed this time, and with 23 seconds remaining in the first quarter was Andrean 13-0. And the Niners punched one more score on the board in this half with 3:22 to go in the second quarter. Bowen, again, Drake Bowen, scored his second touchdown of the game, this time on the run from 16 yards out. Made it 19-0. Cusick's kick was good, and that's where we stand, 20-0. Cougars had one really nice drive from scrimmage where it looked like they had a good chance, but it it stalled out on about the 25, 20-yard line, and they turned it over on downs, and that's been it. Andrean just, man, are they powerful with those long plays, Bob.
Absolutely. Let's take another timeout. KB Band performing on the field at halftime now. And Bill and John will take you through the rest of the half here right after this on 3kgthecage.com.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bob Kurtz, Bill K, John Ohanas here at halftime.
Bob, our other games scheduled here for tonight include Northwestern 1-6 traveling to 4-3 Rensselaer.
Let me try and get a
Central.
score on that one, okay?
Sure. The big one, as far as a tight contest, it means a lot. Both West Central sitting on top of the Midwest Conference right now, tied with Frontier, both 3-0, and they're battling it off in Francisville tonight. So the Trojans take their 6-1 overall record and hope they can defend it against 4-3 Frontier. North Newton still looking for their first victory of the season, and they are hosting North White this week. North White comes in at 4-2, and the Vikings, winners of a couple close ones this year, are showing a lot of luck. They're hanging in there with that record. And North Newton, we will see next weekend, as that'll be our 3KG game of the week at Tri-County. Be our first trip down to Wolcott this year, so should be interesting. Tri-County this week on the road, the long road trip. 1-6 TC, looking for a win at 5-1 Indiana Death. So that should be interesting to see how that plays out tonight. And one other game, local team on the road, is South Newton, 4-3. They look to get back in the winning ways here at 1-6 South Central. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think you got to put South Newton as a favorite in that one, but who's to tell? Rensselaer Bombers next week will have a game to be announced. That's the crossover, or whoever's lined up in the other division with the same position-wise, they will play them. The Bombers will be on the road, though, no matter for that one. KV is at Highland next week to close their regular season. So everybody likes to get go into the sectionals on a high note, Bob. And I think that means a lot when you have momentum with your program to at least be playing well towards the end of the season. It's not easy for KV, who's got lined up 3 tough games right at the end of the season. John, who were some of your toughest opponents? Was it the Lafayette group always that provided the most, opposition to you guys?
Yeah,
West Lafayette and
West
CC.
Lafayette and CC, 2 very different teams. They play a way different style of ball, both back and forth. But CC was definitely, everyone said, oh, we'd like to see those 2 down there. So everyone talked about semi-state being, just as packed as it was down at state. But that's just one of those things. You play good teams throughout the year, and it helps you into the, sectional time.
Sure.
So being KV right now, playing hard teams, very hard teams, will, if they don't, take these on and get a few wins on these last couple games, that's still a big jump going into the playoffs. But like you said, momentum going into the playoffs, it's a big thing in high school. Kids respond to momentum, everything moving forward, so they keep this, tight game here, against Andrean. That'll be a big plus.
Who do you recall as the toughest challenge you had in your run when you went to the Dome that year and were state champs?
Yeah, CC for sure. Just their style, they had committed kids. We were never very big, but we were fast, and everyone always said, they're just the cornfield kids. So that was always a chip on our shoulder. It's like, well, we're going to come after you no matter what whatever you say. It's like,
Sure.
You're going to find out with those 4 periods. It's like you're going to find out who those corn kids are.
I can imagine what your locker rooms are like on some of. Was Chris Meeks a pretty fiery guy for pregame and halftime speeches?
No, not really. It was Nowlin,
Oh, okay.
He was
Nowlin, yeah.
He was a big talker. He always came in super hot.
Sure.
No matter if we were up or down or what was going on, he was always the motivator. Pretty much, he made everything stick together real well.
Eric Nowlin, of course, Bomber fame. Boy, he was a great linebacker in his day, and remember him a lot. But he's a lot of fun. Chris Meeks, lucky to have such a good staff down there.
Yeah, very. I mean, we were
Coach
as one
Zacher.
of those. Yeah, Brian Zacher, running the defense. It was just one of those. Everyone worked so well together on the whole organization that everything always worked out.
Chris Meeks in his 24th year already at Rensselaer Central.
Let's talk about the second half now. What do you think both coaches are talking about in halftime here?
John, throw that to you.
I would say, KV, Kurt Kennedy is probably in there thinking the same thing I was saying first half. Stop these big plays. That is everything. The rushes, they're shutting down. Short passes, they're shutting down. The big plays are what is really taking a toll on KV's defense right now. Other side, they're probably, even though they're up 20-0, they are definitely getting an earful for all these penalties that are going on right now. So big thing for them is cut them penalties out, and you got a big scoring game.
Halftime at Rensselaer is the Bombers 27, Northwestern 3. So
That could be heading towards a quick finish. The Bombers keep going.
what is it with the points being scored this year in high school football? It's an epidemic almost of a lot of points being scored.
Offensives have really taken over a lot of things.
Congrats, Marching Cougars, on a wonderful spooky season of music.
KV marching band off the field. Now, boy, they do a great job. Huge band
Yes,
for
indeed.
high school. And it's just good to see fully dressed in the band uniforms. And now they come up right in front of the stands and play a little bit of music for the home crowd.
John, did you get to play on turf? I guess you did the state championship game, right? So,
we played a couple. I think we played 2 games on turf.
what's that like compared to real grass?
Special cleats is a big help if most kids can't, which is a big thing. I was unfortunate. I got turf cleats pretty early on because we did a lot of our summer stuff was all turf, so we got pretty much set up. Who needed to be set up on turf shoes got set up on turf shoes. But the turf nuggets, can't remember what those were called, but those are always an issue that everyone talks about. They get everywhere, in your socks, underneath your feet when you're playing, so you feel that all game inside your shoulder pads. You always got to try and shake them out. It's fun to play on, but it gets annoying to play on it. I prefer the mud.
Of course you would. All right, 20-0. Cougars trail Andrean. Back with second half action after this on 3kgthecage.com.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals, increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bob Kurtz, Bill Kay, John Ohanas, Alex Gross back here at Kankakee Valley. 20-0 Andrean leading. Getting ready for a third quarter action next week. It'll be Tri-County hosting North Newton. I think the start time might be 6:30.
6:30.
Maybe.
That rings a bell.
We'll check on that. And don't forget, Wednesdays, it's the Coach's Cage program. Hear all the 6 area football coaches on 3kgthecage.com with our live stream from Arnie's in Rensselaer. 6 o'clock for the start.
That'll be interesting because the draw will be in. So we'll have a lot to talk about, won't we?
Yes, we will. So maybe extended version here next Wednesday. So as we creep, we finally put together our basketball schedule, so we'll have that out for you shortly within the next month or so, because the girls basketball starts November 3rd on 3KG, the Cage. So it's not that far, not much of a transition between football and basketball here. So Well, we wish all the football teams in our area good luck. Boy, there's just some good quality teams in each one of the sectionals. They're undefeated in, I think, every one of the sectionals that our area teams are in. The one the Bombers are in, they have 3 undefeated teams.
Yeah.
And I know KV is, I think New Prairie is undefeated in KV sectional. And, of course, Carroll is undefeated in the A sectional. So,
Yeah, very unusual. You got this many teams that are undefeated.
yeah,
And,
it's hard to win football games, I'm telling you. Any level, that's for sure. So,
Yeah, and looking over these, season rosters, I mean, they were really spreading out everywhere, playing people from everywhere now. Back when we were, we didn't play very, very far away from each other. So that's a good thing to see, to get a variety of people so you're not just playing the same teams every year. And that's a big plus, too.
I thought that's pretty neat that the Tri-County's playing the Indiana School for Deaf.
Yes.
And we'll get a report and see how they play on that. I'd like to know how they hear the whistle, or I don't know how they do it. So we're going to get a report from Jake West next Wednesday about how that game went. So, all right, Andrean will receive the kickoff here to start the third quarter. It's 20-0, Andrean leading. And the lights go out.
I was hoping they'd stay on. Nope. It's kind of weird how they just flash on and off with that automatic pilot. But the
It
irritating,
should be fixed.
the irritating thing
Hopefully,
is, that it's
It affects us tremendously because we don't know the players offhand, and
mostly off too. That's,
yeah, it is
You get a little
something they need to correct
rust,
for
but
next year.
I wish they would.
As the ball kicked off all the way down to the 12-yard line. Ball carrier gets it up across the 25, about the 26. That's where they take over. 1st and 10.
Kickoff is run back to the 26-yard line.
1st down and 10, Andrean leading 20-0 here to start the second half.
And there's good to see, too, no flag over there on that side.
Yeah, a miracle. Wideouts left and right, running back right behind Henry in shotgun formation. Ball handed off to Bowen. Carries a defender all the way up to the 34-yard line.
Caleb Deerduff.
Caleb Deerdorf with the stop for the Gooners.
9-yard. Yeah.
And that's a big, that
9
matchup
yards.
is, he did very well hanging on to him. That's a big matchup right there. Big size difference.
And Drake Bowen is a 6'2", 230-pound running back.
With a lot of speed.
With a lot of speed.
Gets the ball again up the middle. 1st down and more across the 30. Gets knocked ahead about near the 35.
Man,
1st and 10, Andrean.
Hard to bring down. A couple Cougars.
Yeah,
had
Deerduff
him
again
low.
there, grabbing the legs to keep him, keep those feet turning. You got to try and stop him with a big guy like that.
Ball up to the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Andrean. Minute into the third quarter, 20-0. Cougars trail. Cougars having trouble scoring points these last few weeks, for sure. Long count by Henry. Bowen's got it again up the middle. Bounces outside now, still on his feet. 50, 45, 40. Flags go down. That's got to be a face mask over there somewhere, I bet. And another flag goes down. And of course, the side judge on the other. There's about 5 flags down.
Yeah,
I think there was a little bit of chirping right there. That's where that late flag
Must have
came
been.
in.
Must have been.
Andrean is losing their cool for some reason. I don't understand. Now, this is going to take 5 minutes to sort
Yeah,
out.
that's the problem. Before they all talk about it. And
Yeah, I think KV was chirping there. We got someone down on the field, too. You see they're taking knees over there on the sideline. Everyone's all huddled
All right,
around. Yeah,
somebody's
there's
hurt.
an Andrean member down over there.
The ball's at the 38-yard line. One of the Andrean players being attended to. Don't know who it is. Anyway, both teams going to their respective sidelines now as they work on the injured player.
And all these flags that came out.
So let's see what happens here. The referees still huddled around each other. Lucky there's a timeout on the field here.
John, did you get your football career started early? I know there's a lot of opportunities, with the Bomber mini programs and such. When did you start playing?
Yeah, I started very young, junior Pee Wee Pop Warner. So first and go. As soon as you were old enough to play, we got into it. So, and that was a big thing that we all talked about. All of our seniors played together all the way up from, since we were 8, 9 years old all the way up through. So that was also a big help.
Wow.
Yeah, so we had a lot of team chemistry. Everyone talks about, they've been playing together for 4 years. Nah, we played together for 12 years. We played.
That's cool.
We played it all. So,
how many seniors were in that class?
We had 11 seniors, and 8 of us played all the way up together. So it was a big thing. Yeah.
I think Bowen was the injured 59er on the play over there. He is off the field now.
Yeah, well, how he came down, he came down backwards on his knees, and that's unfortunately you don't want to see that too. A running back of his caliber.
It's a walk-off against the Cougars as well. So they're marching all the way down to the 22-yard line.
He's going again, Bob. It's going to get down about the 10-yard line before he's done.
They're going to go in the end zone almost. Let's keep walking.
Yeah.
Let's keep walking toward the goal line.
Hey, buddy, you're going to run out of room there.
They got it at the 18 now. So this referee explaining to Kirk Kennedy what's going on.
Bob, it's inside the 5.
So I think, both penalties. So we had the
the referee talking to Kurt
the face
Kennedy.
mask plus then the chirping there at the end. So I guess they're attacking both on.
So here's the referee, personal foul face mask on KV, and then unsportsmanlike conduct on Kankakee Valley. So that's 30 yards walk off and penalties, right?
Yep. And that's where
I think there were 2 different incidents.
Yeah,
of the unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, he came off around there. So when those couple Cougars were coming
so
around,
the ball's
got
the
thrown right at him, and that's just wrong.
They say it on the 6-yard line.
The ball's at the 6. Okay.
The second one half the distance to the goal for the unsportsmanlike.
First and goal from the 6. Now the running back is going to try to get in the end zone.
Beardoff keeps him out.
Cougars strung it out nicely that time.
Good seed track.
That was J.J. Bowles, the running back there.
Yeah, and Caleb Beardoff, he kept pushing him out. You got to stop him. Don't let him get any extra.
Second down and goal from the 4. I can see a couple of pass plays coming here. Wideouts to the left and right, running back behind Henry. Second and goal from the 4.
Yeah, Bowman's back in. That's who that was.
Was it? Okay.
Yep.
In for the touchdown.
So just got a little shooken up.
That was Drake Bowen again?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, it was. 26-0, and now the extra point try.
Yeah, I talked about Andrean knocking them penalties off, and they just changed it over to KV.
Don't see very many multiple penalties on a team. That doesn't happen very often. Boot is up. Looks left.
A little
Nope, wide
left.
Little left.
26-0. Back with more from KV after this on 3kgthecage.com.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
6-0 Andrean leading Kankakee Valley here with 9:41 to go in the third quarter. It's just a long game tonight, long drawn out. A lot of penalties, a lot of discussions when the penalties were called.
Yeah, I don't know. These crews, they just seem like they never work together.
Yeah, and that's a big thing that I've noticed is none of them are on the same page. No one knows who's calling what, so that's a big thing.
Man, look at this. Look at this.
Good boot.
What?
Me right here. Look at me.
It's dark. I can't see. Oh, you're getting the blanket out.
Oh,
Jeez,
man.
Oh, feet.
We have to have the
Come
window.
on, Granny.
We have to have the window open to video properly, or we'd have a glare. So
it is the breeze is
up until
a little chilly.
Until this week, everything was okay, but this week weather didn't cooperate. Cougars take over at their own 20.
It was 48 at kickoff. I wonder what it is now.
Alex will tell you here in a minute.
Yeah, I got the hot seat. I'm over here in the corner.
In the corner.
So
Yeah, you got there is.
I get a quarter of the field cut off, but I'm staying warm over here.
Castro with a run up to the middle, I believe, up to the 28 for a gain of about 8 yards. Second down and 2. Castro, the lone running back, or in the halfback in the I set, I should say. Fullback in front of him. Castro's got it again up the middle for a first down and a little bit more up to the 31. 26-0 Andrean.
And that's one thing to look at KV's line. You know, they are still opening holes, against a very good defense. The holes are there, and running back can make that secondary, so he's got, just the linebackers to deal with.
And it seems like they're playing okay, but they just can't get close to scoring.
Right.
Yeah. The secondary of Andrean's defense is they're stout and they know what they're doing. We got another
Equipment problem.
Play clock wasn't going.
Wow. Who needs it? Arroyo to Castro running the right side. Gets good yardage across the 35.
There again, yep. Nice
There we
flag on Andrean right there.
Yep. Late hit in the secondary here.
Yeah, number 6.
Why is Andrean
Number 8.
undisciplined like that? They've been doing this all night.
And that's what I was saying earlier. You're on another level, you're the better team. You got to
Don't need
play.
that. Yeah.
You got to know what you're doing. Cut all the penalties, the dumb plays out. It's like you're going to try and go for another state championship.
Face
It's like
mask
he's,
on KV.
What?
What?
They call a face
What?
mask on Kankakee Valley.
It looks obvious
That was
what it-
surprising.
Personal foul face mask penalty against the Cougars.
Well, that's just unfortunate. That's
Didn't see that one.
that was definitely not the right call to call there. But
It's pretty obvious to everybody in the press box, at least. That
yeah, all the way down the line. Yeah, everyone.
Oh, well.
First down and forever again for the Cougs at the 23-yard line now. Arroyo hands the ball off the middle. Castro going nowhere this time.
Another flag. Probably a holding call. It was thrown there in the line.
This game's getting like that West Central one, Bob. Where you remember that?
Yeah. Where the referees are talking to the team.
Oh, jeez.
What was that?
Okay, now face mask against Andrean.
Andrean.
Yeah.
Returning the favor.
5 yards.
You could probably call a face mask on almost every play, couldn't you?
If you want it, you can really look for it.
So it's first down and 14.
Yeah, they only gave them 5 yards on that.
Has been touching the face mask.
Touch it.
They got to get to the 41. They're at the 28. First and 13 for KV, trailing 26-0 here. Hey, we've made it under 7:30. Castro again up the middle. Nothing doing there. Ball up to the 31. That's where the original line of scrimmage was. Second down and 10. Hey, no flag on that play. One in a row.
One in a row. You got it.
Ball to near hash mark here, right in front of the KV bench. They send it wide out to the right, one to the left. Arroyo hands the ball off to Castro. He's sacked in the backfield. Number 58.
Yep,
Another flag goes
another
down.
late call.
Jeez.
I think that was number 9 right there.
Charlie Coppin with the good play. Personal foul on Andrean.
Yeah, threw him there at the end, right after he was down.
If I was a coach, I'd say one more personal foul. You're going to sit the rest
I hope
of
he's
the
off.
game.
He's running off now.
Jeez. Stop it.
Yep, those are the mistakes you can't have. You know, you're up 26-0. You're listening for the whistle. Be done at the whistle. You know, play at your level caliber. And now we're back up to where they should have been.
Yeah,
Still
ball at
first
the
down.
44-yard line.
You're
First
still
and
at
10.
this. We're still on first down.
Yeah. There's a fumble. Picked up by the Cougars, but for a loss all the way back to the 42.
Just a bad snap exchange.
Loss of 2. Did you guys ever go under center with a quarterback or no?
Yeah, we did our Red Dog. We went under center for that.
Of course, everything's got nicknames there.
Yeah, it was, which was a variation of what the previous teams before us did. Same coach came over from undisclosed locations. We're not allowed to. We're sworn secrecy not to tell them where we came from. But
We've been telling everybody it's California. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, you're pretty close.
Okay.
But yeah, so just a variation of what he ran, and
hey, guess what? Another flag for a late hit on
and
Andrean.
we got Andrean coach over there.
They're on a roll.
Chirped at the line.
Yeah.
There's another flag
Another
across.
flag. So this will take another 5 minutes of discussion.
Of course, the side judge on the other side there, of course, he had to throw his flag.
John, did you ever hear of the lonesome polecat formation for extra point?
I lost you.
Oh,
What?
John lost the.
Can you hear me now?
There you go. Now I'm back.
Got it. That's it.
Sideline warning again. That's her second.
Yeah, I think that one was on the coach there.
Personal foul plus a sideline warning. So you get multiple penalties again here?
Yeah, they kind of give him a little lax on the coaches, but he came out onto the field, so he was definitely getting called for that one.
Ball's at the 33-yard line. Does Andrean enjoy doing this? They enjoy penalizing themselves all the time here?
They're going to have a fun practice Monday night. I'll tell you that.
Cougars have it all the way down to the 33-yard line of Andrean now.
Yeah, they've ran 8 plays for no yards, but we got a lot of yards covered.
I tell you, that number 58 for the 59ers.
And on a lot of tackles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Charlie Coppin, 6'1", 230-pound senior.
And I believe he
making
is
a lot of
second,
stops.
yeah, second in leading tackles, right behind Bowman.
He sure made a lot tonight. Gain of 2 on that to the 31, second down and 8. 26 had nothing. Andrean, they've been killing themselves with penalties this drive. And Castro's got it again down to the 20.
Yep, that's what the play that they've been trying to accomplish this whole drive.
First
Same
down.
play.
Yep.
In the 3-hole, knuckle down and drive them through.
Ball's at the 21, first down and 10.
And that was a big thing, Minks always harped on is we'll run it down your throat. And that's what KV's trying to do right now, try and wear them defensive linemen out.
Just to prove themselves to themselves, right, that they can do it.
Yeah, and and this right here is a big push. It gives that young sophomore, that's a lot of confidence.
Castro's been running good tonight, hasn't he?
Yes, very well with a.
He runs hard. He's dragging 5 or 6 defenders that time.
He just puts his head down and goes. So his feet keep churning.
Another positive yardage there as he gets it to the 14-yard line, 13-yard line now.
John, how would you grade the Cougar offensive line?
So with seeing, with how they're doing now, they don't have any penalties against the O-line, so that's a big plus. But I would give them a pretty high score. That they're really opening holes, letting Castro and the fullback get into that secondary and try and make plays.
Another good play that time by number 58.
One guy, and it wasn't for him.
Coppin.
He might have been in the end zone.
Yeah, and that's a thing with Andrean. They got they're stout across the board, so that KV's still pushing and opening holes. That's a big plus.
Seems like they stay in their gaps too. They don't.
Yep.
Third down and short for KV. Oh boy, what a hard hit.
Man.
Yeah, the blitzing down right there was a good red zone.
No gain.
Castro carried it, but no gain. Fourth down again. That's another. KV's had several of these. Fourth down and short. Haven't converted very many of them. A few.
2:40 and counting in the third quarter, 26-0 Andrean.
Ball's at the 14-yard line. They have to get to about the 11. Fourth down and 3 for KV.
Yeah, they really need this one to keep their heads up high.
Arroyo under center, fakes it.
Oh,
bootleg,
good play.
got it. He might get in the end zone. No, he gets hauled down. Another flag goes down. 2 flags go down.
Yeah, they really needed that. Let's see where the flags come
They're
from.
in about the 5-yard line.
Sideline, yeah.
That's going to have to be against KV, I would imagine.
Yeah, that's in my blind spot.
And, of course, they have to confer with each other first. So
Got a timeout here? Or?
I think there's KV's just walking back.
Oh, there's an injury.
Injured player, yeah. What'd the referee call?
Holding against KV. Yeah.
On KV?
Yeah.
Well, why don't they walk it off?
They just did.
So it moves it back to the 14-yard line. They have to get to the 11. So it's going to be 4th and 3 again. Well, that was a good play. Unfortunately, it was called back by a holding penalty. I just do not like when games are dominated by the officials.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I
And it just,
took a
just
poll
let
by
them
all
play.
fans, everybody's got to agree to that.
And that's a rough thing too. Penalties hurt and help at the same time. This is a little bit much, for a high school game.
Yeah.
They're really drowning down and calling the slightest things, which is tough, for KV especially, being the big underdogs for this team.
Arroyo goes back, being flushed out, fires it deep. That's going to be way out of the end zone, so that'll take over. Tonight's officials are Jeremy Belko, or Belko Jeremy, I guess, Stephen Booth, Michael Kozlowski, Javier Salgado Perez, and Frank Walls. So Andrean takes over, 1st and 10. 2:06 to go in the third, 26-0, 59ers. Or as their old buddy used to call them, the 49ers sometimes. Or the Andreans.
I think he even got us 69.
Yeah, he probably did. Oh, we miss old Jeffrey.
Oh, boy. Do we ever. My goodness.
1st and 10, Andrean at the 14. Henry in shotgun formation, man in motion. That doesn't happen very often. Of course, a flag goes down.
Go.
So there's where that man in motion was from the first play. They started off.
Yeah.
So I'll be watching that play.
Andrean's really playing a sloppy game. They really are. I know they're ahead 26-0, but
it's almost getting to the ridiculous point.
It is. First and 15 at the 9.
That's official. Is that normal? The guy's that far back?
Yep.
Quick pitch.
Good run that time. 1st down and more. He's going all the way down the sidelines. Still on his feet. Hops over a defender. He's going all the way down to the 9-yard line. Is that Bowman? Bowen again?
No, he was blocking. That was 21.
21?
We got a flag. Where at?
That runs from the 9 all the way down to the
Cougar 9, right?
Yeah.
Almost.
9-9.
Of course, the penalty flag out on the play, though. Another sideline warning on Andrean. That's the 3rd one they've called on him tonight. How hard is it
so now it's
to stay beyond
now
the...
it's a penalty.
Now it's a penalty?
Yeah. You only get so many. But I don't think it's very much. It's not going to help out at all.
So they got it down to the 22.
Yep.
About 69-yard run, if my math is correct on there. 1st and 10 at the KV 22 with 1:40 to go in the third.
That was a pretty spectacular run. Oh.
Henry boots
and
the KV
ball.
Yeah. That was Henry booted it or wanted to fall on it.
Caleb Beardo.
He just kind of kicked it.
Yeah, he just booted it forward. I'm telling you, Andrean's just playing sloppy. Even though they had 26-0. Seems like they've kind of lost their
I've seen that
their edge a little bit.
Yes.
They got a few younger guys in there playing. Not entirely. They still have most of their starters, getting them guys in. But seeing that, Bowman kicking it, that's stuff that can happen.
Yeah, that's just too much.
Fundamental ball when you're, playing at this caliber. KV's a little under, where they're at. The caliber's got to be you play to your caliber no matter what. That was a big thing that we were harped on when we played schools that weren't on. It's like we play to our caliber. We don't stoop down. We don't lose sight of it. You got to play your ball all the time.
Castro keeps it right up the middle, or an off tackle, and he gets to near the 25 before being knocked off his feet.
Still 1:20 to go here in the third quarter of play. Andrean 26, KV nothing.
Ball up to the Cougar 24, second down and 7. I'd like to see the penalty yards combined here this game. Probably more penalties than first downs.
Right up the center.
Nice run.
That was number 3 that time. Deerdorf? No, Fugit. Fugit with the run.
Yeah, London Fugit with a very, very nice run up the middle.
First down up to the 34-yard line.
Helped him out. He's not as tall as
Castro.
Castro is. Yeah, he's a big target.
First and 10 on the 10-yard run by Fugit.
Another one.
Fugit again. Bounces off 1, off 2, 40, 45. Good enough for a first down.
Yeah, very well done there. That's what I was talking about.
But there's a flag down. And who didn't, of course? Holding on KV.
You're kidding me. You're not seeing a holding call when the whole team is over here.
Where is he?
The play was...
He's the furthest guy away from the play.
The play was away from that official.
Totally away. Because on this, he was tackled out of bounds.
So the ball all the way back to the KV 27.
Jeez. Come on, officials. You got to have a feeling out there that something ain't right.
Yeah, they got 7 seconds left in this half or this quarter. And that's just, flipping sides now. Another good run. Getting, the holes are there.
30. They gained about 3 there.
Yeah, the lines are opening.
Hey, I think we made it through the end of the third quarter, right?
Third quarter.
26-0, Andrean. Back with fourth quarter action after this on 3KGTheCage.com.
Founded in 1931, Community State Bank in Brook is your community bank. We specialize in relationship banking while offering the technology required to meet your modern banking needs. Community State Bank is the area leader in new construction loans and home mortgages. Our lenders know small business and have products to meet your farm and business needs. We're available to get to know you and your needs today at 224 West Main in Brook or by calling 219-275-2441.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl letterings, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Ream Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask. Give Reinforcements Design a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
Fourth quarter action now from Kankakee Valley as the Cougars trail 26-0. They have it 2nd and 14 from their own 30-yard line. Arroyo hands it off to Fugit again up the middle, gets to the 35, gain of 5, maybe 6. Third down and long for KV. And now another KV or Andrean player is down on his knees. Guess this is going to be a long game tonight, boys.
I think so.
Yeah, it's players are definitely well rested.
Must be a hard-hitting game tonight.
Yeah, and that's a big plus for KV. They're still grinding, pounding, running up the middle. Haven't really resorted to passing very much, which that one before the half, I think it would give him some confidence to throw the ball a little bit more and stretch this defense out. But we're just not seeing it.
Hey, I'd like to thank Athletic Director John Gray for making us feel welcome up here. And we got a big entourage tonight, so we took up a lot of space. So we appreciate him being on. Just got to work on this light situation in the press box. So.
Yeah, John always he does such a great job here at Kankakee Valley, AD, and really takes care of the press corps.
3rd and 8 now for the Cougars from their own 36. Arroyo goes back to pass,
Good
swings
screen.
it out.
It's got some room.
Good
It's going to be a
screenplay.
first down
We
and
got a
more.
Flag with no one around.
Another flag goes down.
Everyone was open right here, and we got a flag down.
Imagine that.
I wonder if there wasn't a man downfield, but it was on the screenplay.
That's going to wipe out a nice gain by the Cougs.
I think 58 could have been down a little far.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, holding. They're blocking it back on the Cougars. So negate that first down on this little screen pass and put it back to the 33-yard line. 3rd down and 11 now for the Cougars. We're just going to – there's going to be a penalty on every play, so you might as well just accept it. The way these officials are calling it, it's going to be a long night. One right out to the right, one to the left, 3rd and 11. Royal hands it off. Fugit
again, making something out of nothing.
He did make a lot out of nothing there.
Cut back nicely against the grain, and
he gained about 5 yards on that one. He shouldn't have gained any.
Yeah, linebackers really stuffed that 4 gap right there, and he was smart enough, cut back, come back around, and pulled 7 yards when he should have lost 4. So that's
fourth down, and
Kirk Kennedy sends out the punt unit. I think he says,
"Yeah,
you guys have the holding penalties for a while."
Yeah, it's about what it is. 26-0.
I think we got too many on
Too
the
many
field.
on the field, yeah.
For who?
Andrean.
No, I think he missed assignment.
He looked like he was heading off.
Yeah, they had
23.
Come out to get that white out over there. And flag.
There's a couple of flags. He's getting in there now.
All right.
Wouldn't be a play without it.
Back judge just fired as far as he could throw it.
And another one. These guys are relentless.
More chirping from KV right there. I think number 3 or number 9 chirping out.
Was there, when you played, John, was there a lot of talk on the field or not?
I wouldn't say more than usual. Pretty high tense. This is a game where both teams are kind of getting called on, so it's not one-sided. But definitely, it's a rivalry. So I wouldn't imagine that there's not a lot of chirping down there.
Do refs call everything like this?
No.
I mean,
that's to a certain point, chirping is what it is. Obviously,
is it tolerated a little bit?
It's tolerated more than it is tonight.
For Pete's sake, it's football.
Yeah, it's a contact sport. Everyone's high strung already as it is.
Wow.
And like that, you get 2 flags out there. Someone's gonna say something. If it's not even to the ref, talking to yourself, that basically is how they're getting called right now. It's they're looking away and getting called at. So we got they're
So what's going on?
They didn't call who it was against.
Now the referee's got to come over and talk to the other line judge here.
But it's going to be against KV.
And he wants to talk. Kirk Kennedy wants to talk to him again.
Oh, Kirk sends them home and says we're going to go without officials the rest of the way. There's no continuity in this contest.
No, and then when both coaches are both on the sidelines coming out trying to figure out what's going on,
something's wrong.
That there's the communication's not here, and now we have a ref talking to a player, you know.
Well, we got
see that here's where the back and forth. You know, you're killing the game at this point.
Yes.
You know,
first and 10, Andrean at the 40 at their own 48 now. Henry hands it off.
Very good track down.
Run is
and
stuffed
another flag
for a loss.
Another flag.
The far line judge.
Tackle for a loss for the Cougars.
Oh, Billy, you can mark down some of your scores here if you'd like. Here, I got some rolling in already.
You got some finals for me, or
Yep.
what do you got?
Now what? Another flag goes out too. Face mask on the Cougars.
So we got a face mask. A whole new defense is coming out.
Sportsmanlike conduct on KV. This is getting ridiculous, boys. Billy, are you ready?
Kirk Kennedy just called his whole defense off the field and put the JV team
looks
in
a
there.
small. Yeah,
oh,
looks
look at they look like a bunch of little kids.
Real small right now.
Wow.
Ready, Billy?
So now we got 60 yards of
South
penalties.
Newton. South Newton 43. South Central nothing.
Good.
West Central 46. Frontier 6.
Both finals.
Well, yeah. We're almost into Saturday morning here, I think. Jeez. Now the ball's at the 23. I want to know the total yards for penalties on
yeah.
the game for both teams
It
and
might-
how many they
It might say
have.
IHSA record.
I might look for some other scores here now.
How about the Cavaliers? I'm interested in seeing how that one turned out. Indiana Deaf was 5-1.
North White 28. North Newton 18.
Yeah, that's progress.
They're taking about 2 minutes to discuss everything, and the referee has spent more time talking to Kirk Kennedy than out there where he should be. I don't understand. What else? What were the other games, Billy? I don't see.
Tri-County TC. I mean, Tri-County Indiana Deaf.
Deaf.
Bombers and Northwestern.
Nothing on those games yet.
Don't celebrate! Don't celebrate! You're going to get a penalty flag!
The press box again, a little rowdy.
Chirping on.
Love it.
Good chirp, bad chirp, you know. That's one of
There's
those
another
things.
penalty.
Is
right?
there really? Where do you see it? Where's the flag down? Oh, I see it.
Are
Yeah.
you kidding me?
Over there on about the 12-yard line.
Way back there, yeah. Way back on the 10.
It's
Oh, folks, we're gonna have Kirk Kennedy on the coaches show on Wednesday. We'll have to ask him about that. Don't know if
Yeah.
he'll say anything, but Central Catholic 51, Benton Central nothing. So now the flag is on Andrean, and there's still 10 minutes to go in the game.
Even though things on the field get a little bit carried away sometimes, we do not expect anyone in the stands to get that. So if we determine that you are being
The fans must be getting a little rowdy out there. So
do you blame them?
everybody, Dave's like, is that me?
Yeah, so now we've got first down and 28-7.
They got to get down to the.
let's just play football
Yeah,
for the
23,
last
yeah.
10 minutes. How about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Big run.
And that's where
it's going to be a touchdown for number 3 from 50 yards.
And that's where, KV just put in their JV defense, that was coming.
J.J. Bowles.
But there is a flag on the field.
Of course. There's going to be a flag
right down here at the 40.
Every play there's going to be a flag.
Yeah, right down here at the 40-yard line.
Holding on
Andrean. So
these guys are ridiculous. It's just
every play is a penalty.
Yeah, at what point do we gotta stop doing that?
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure we got to check out this. This has got to be a record, Bob.
Yeah, we don't have any stats around that keeps penalties, but when you do, I'm sure that'll be
13 years of playing. I've never had this many penalties in a game, or have seen. This is just mind-boggling at this point.
Literally every play.
We still got 9:38 to go in the game. 26-0, but the referees have dominated.
Well, we'll never get to nobody can score. You just keep moving back and forth.
Yeah, and another penalty flag. You gotta be.
The officials got to get together and say, hey, let's stop it now.
Yeah.
Just stop it.
They won't. They're a stubborn.
No, they are.
Stubborn bunch.
Holding Andrean.
I think they got together and said, okay, let's take turns. Everybody.
We're getting a lot of people upset.
So we got a 1st and 35. We've ran, what is this, 7 plays, and it's still first down.
And it's still 9:28 to go.
And still 9:28 to go.
It's 9:20.
And
guys.
this isn't even the farthest first down and to go. We've had
yeah.
2 more. One more penalty will push them back farther, but high school ball. We're not playing in the pros. No high school team is
Ball's
perfect.
at the 39-yard line. Is there any flags? I don't think there is any.
Oh, hey!
I think we're good. Sidelines are all back. No sideline infractions.
Second down and forever for.
We've had some late flags come in, so
We'll, don't hold your breath.
We'll wait until they get on the line to call this one.
Ball's at the 43. They have to get down to the 23, so it's second down and 20.
Give the Zebras a standing ovation.
Hey, we kicked under 9 minutes even. 26-0 Andrean leads. Now, we don't like to talk about officials, but this has been ridiculous tonight. Another running play up the middle. I think it's 2 plays in a row that they haven't had a penalty. Short gain by Andrean. Ball's at the 38-yard line.
So with the 2 big gains, it's now 3rd down and still 15 to go. Yeah. 2 very well-run plays and 3rd down and 15 to go.
And this hasn't been the only occasion of this tonight. They've been some 3rd and longs, 2nd and longs. Bowles has it again, running the right sideline, and he's going to go into the end zone from 38 yards out. J.J. Bowles, freshman, 38 yards out. Makes it 32-0.
Oh, yeah. That is right. No mercy rule in effect here. So,
yeah, we're
a few points short.
If it made all the extra points, we would have been, but we're not. So, 32. They need to get 35, so still could have a shot at it, but it won't be this time around. Stick with us for the post-game show. We'll have a second half scoring summary. Kick is good. 33-0. Back with more from KV after this on 3kgthecage.com.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Back at Kankakee Valley, 33-0 in favor of KV. We'll be naming our our Hillcrest Dental Player of the Game coming up during the post game. We haven't clued John in on that yet. You and him got to come up with a player of the game. So,
yeah.
John, be thinking of that. So,
oof.
No, I'm giving you time to think about it. So you and Bill collaborate on that. And one. You're not going to do two or three, just one. Okay. So we'll do that during the post game.
Well, it's really only been 3 players, the whole game touching the ball. So.
Yep. So one of those 3.
But they are, you got to consider how KV's playing, how Andrean's playing, what's going on with which. So it'd be a tight race.
33-0 Andrean with 7:27 to go in the game.
I think Andrean's coaching staff has all the flags.
And the line shot kick into the end zone.
Wow, good strong kick.
That's a weapon, too. We never talk about that much, but if you have a good kicker in high school football,
that's
a big advantage.
Yeah, and we were fortunate to have a good kicker.
Who's your kicker?
Nathan's easy. We got him.
Nathan's
I remember
him. We converted him over to a football player. So
he was a soccer player.
He had a field goal in his backyard that he made out of PVC pipes.
Really?
We were like, hey, let's come in. Well, that, as you know, 17-14, semi-state kicked us over. So he put us
right.
we were 14-14, and he kicked that 3-point from, I think it was like 42 yards.
Wow.
To take us on to the state. So it's like, it's a big help. It's a difference. When you're late in the season.
Who was it against?
Nathan, or that was against CC. That was
okay.
when we were at home for semi-state. So
semi-state. Oh man.
People overlook a kicker, but a kicker is one of the most important.
Those extra points made are just crucial.
Yes,
too.
absolutely. Yep.
Fumbled snap there. The Cougars recover 2nd down and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Number 13 looks like is the quarterback now for the Cougars.
Yeah, both squads have put the young kids in.
Andrew
give
Parker.
them some time. Now, do they still they get their 5 quarters?
Yeah.
For JV?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why you don't see all the young guys in a third quarter. They have to wait till the fourth quarter because normally they play a JV game.
Right. Yep.
In the first part of the week, so they're limited to the amount of quarters they have. 3rd down and 6 for the Cougs. 2 wideouts to the right. Parker under center. Handoff up the middle. Short of the first down at the 28.
Yeah, it's going to be a little 4th and 2, real short.
I think the referees have finally controlled their emotions a little bit here and are keeping their whistles out of their mouths and their penalty flags not thrown anymore here because they're letting it go and just trying to get this game over.
Yeah, with the young squad in there, basically you're looking at they're not scoring 33, so let the clock run out. Let them get some playing time.
Exactly.
Be on the Friday
always
night
helps.
underneath the lights for the young kids. That's always a big plus.
Yeah.
I always looked forward to it when I was a freshman. Like, man, hopefully I get a fourth quarter. I get to go in front of everyone.
Now, when did you start playing varsity?
You spoke too soon
Sophomore
there,
year.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Sophomore?
Yeah.
5-yard penalty.
For what?
I'm not sure. Against the Cougs.
Still in punt formation with 5:05 to go. We still could get that mercy rule game. We could get it. Kick is a short one.
Nobody
back there. Let it roll, boys. Let it roll. Nope, stop it.
Now
It's rolling
starting
back.
to roll the
Stop
wrong
it.
way. All right, Andrean takes over, leading 33-0 with 4:42 to go. They're the ball at their own 34-yard line.
Our birthday boy from earlier this evening wanted to.
Andrean takes over. They're going to go to what? 6-2.
6-2.
Cougars even up at 4-4.
Yes.
Cougars, when they get in the conference, it's just a struggle for them.
It's tough. It's tough. Lost. This will be a 3-game losing streak now. Lowell, Hobart, and Andrean.
The dreaded 3, and
Well, which like I was talking about earlier, playing a very, very good Andrean team. They're not showing it tonight, and
they're still at 33-0.
held them down. Yeah, didn't score, but offensive line shows a lot of potential. Castro, he
runs hard, doesn't he?
He was running hard all night. They kept feeding him. He kept turning. Making it through that second level.
He had quite a few yards, I bet.
Yeah, absolutely. If he learns how to shed some blocks there in the second level, he's going to be another one of them top-tier kids.
Do you think he needs to get bigger, John, or not?
Well, you know how that goes when we're looking at
He's
how
6'1",
tall they
he's at
are.
6'1", 185 pounds. That's not bad, is it?
Yeah, if they still do the old trick of when I was in high school, that's an
not
inch
correct.
off and 10 pounds, 10 pounds heavier. That's
yeah, it's really obvious in basketball. They do that too. So
and yeah, we went all up.
make your own height and weight up, right?
Yeah, we had a very small offensive line, and we all gave ourselves an inch and 10 or 20 extra pounds. Makes it
Nothing
look
wrong
good.
with that.
Makes it look good on the card.
Yeah.
And it doesn't give the other team like, oh, these guys are just tiny. But I always enjoy looking at that and being closer to the field. You're like, I don't think he's 250 pounds.
As an offensive and defensive lineman, what was your weight in high school?
Yeah, I had mine at 220, so I was
what were you?
I was 200, because I wrestled too, so I didn't bulk up for football. I just used my strength to my advantage, but I just hit the weights hard, so I could still keep my own, and I was a pulling guard, so you got to be in shape for that. You're pulling 30, 40 times a game because we were run heavy, but so yeah, you had to stay in shape for that. So yeah, I put down 220 on mine to make myself feel a little better about it, but that's just how it goes. Which I always find that funny, but with being a running back, I don't know what else sports he does, but got to stay healthy, and that's the biggest thing is just hitting the weights hard. Because our running backs, another flag before.
It's offsides on KV this time, I think, by the line judge once again.
He's the biggest offender here tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, but our running backs, they weren't anything measurable big wise,
It was Rylan Arhood, right?
Yeah, Ryan and Trevor and Jake, Stanky and Trevor Hill.
Trevor Hill,
all under 5'7", all under 160 pounds, and
nobody could catch them.
They couldn't catch us, and Rylan and Jake, they would run you over. Didn't matter how big you were. We were taught and physically push that. Don't go down on the first hit. Make everything count. And that's what I think Castro, once he gets to that point where he's not going down off first contact, he's going to be a next-level player.
John, when was the first time you thought you could be a state champion?
Well, so everyone talks about that, but
realistically,
we were looking our junior year when most of us were starting. It was not really said out loud between everyone, but everyone had a good feeling. So once we came out, our first game I think was North Newton, and we were kind of how they're playing right now. It's like we should be dominating, at the first half, and it was I think 14-0. And like I said, the hype guy, comes in loud. And Alan was like, "You guys all got big heads," and that it was a flip of a switch from then on, and it really did. It refocused us. We came out and then we scored I think 40-some in the second half. So it was really early on that we knew we had a shot, because the teams we played during the summer, we played everyone big. So when we came and played in our conference and our sectionals, no one was going to compare. So that was a big help. Is summertime we kind of knew, I think so. It's the caliber level that we were playing and the caliber we were playing against. No one being down in 2A, I don't think it was really going to be much of a shot. So, yeah, it just comes down to what kind of caliber you want to play.
I remember that Meeks is not afraid to throw you in with 5A, 6A.
Yeah, and our camps were insane.
He loves to do that still.
Yeah. And that's a big thing. It's a big help. Like, go against schools that will challenge you to the max. And so then when you come actually and play guys your size, it's walk in the park, keeping the fundamentals. And that was a big thing that we did all year very well.
And it looks like we have another penalty.
Of course.
Yeah, I've been trying to talk to drown out the penalty flags.
Yeah,
but we are down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds left.
KB ball at the 41-yard line now. 33-0. Ball's at the 40-yard line. KB first and 10. They trail 33-0 here with 2:10 to go in the game. Handoff for a short gain. One-yard gain. Up to the 39. Another handoff. Is that number 23? Is that who says 23?
Graylin Weaver.
Yep.
Sophomore. Playing running back when he's got the wide receiver and linebacker on here. So it's a versatile kid.
Yeah. Pretty good running down to the 31. They're down and short. Nearing the 1 minute mark of this 33-0 Andrean lead over KB. Parker under center. Hand off to the fullback this time. A first down and a little bit more to 24. 49 seconds left.
First down, third.
Well, Mike Coffer still gives it his all, doesn't he?
He does. Start to finish.
West Lafayette beat Twin Lakes 51-6 tonight. Weaver
Another
again.
powerful run up the center.
Gets across the 20. And we don't have to run another play if they don't want to.
Clock's winding down there. I think they're going to end this one out.
And that's it?
Yep, that'll do it.
Final score, Andrean 33, Kankakee Valley nothing. Post-game show coming up next year on 3kgthecage.com.
High-quality, personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117. Or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl letterings, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Ream Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask. Give Reinforcements Design a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a will of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
All right, welcome back to Kankakee Valley's Fred Jones Field, where your final here tonight in a long one. Andrean 33, KV nothing, and the officials about 500. Jeez.
Yeah, that is no kidding.
They really made this, in that kind of contest, it got stretched out. And the thing that really even stands out the most is they were so uncoordinated. It wasn't quick. Every call, it seemed like tacked on at least 2-minute discussion, guys running from sideline to sideline. And
Walking.
Yeah. A ton
Hardly
of calls.
walking, but yeah, that was rough, and we had, I think, 7 or 8 drives that were over 45, 50 yards to go, on a first down.
Ridiculous.
So that's in high school ball. They were calling stuff across the fields, and which you just don't see that. The fans were. The whole place was shaking.
Yeah, it was. It was. That got the biggest response.
Yeah, a lot of calls that shouldn't have been, and overturns and some. So that's a rough one to see.
Oh well. Okay. Second half scoring, just 2 touchdowns for the 59ers. Drake Bowen punched it in from a 4 yards out at the 9:41 mark of the third quarter. The extra point kick was wide left, and it made it 26-0 at that point. And then one fourth quarter score by Andrean with 7:27 to go in the ball game. J.J. Bowles had a nice 38-yard run to break into the end zone, and P.J. Cusick's kick was good. And there's your final tonight, 33-0. Andrean over KV. Cougars fall to 4-4. Andrean moves to 6-2. We'll take a final timeout here. Come back with our Hillcrest Dental Player of the Game. Catch you up on some other scores we have in the area. Come on back to 3kg.com for more.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117, or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a will of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodman has been serving the Jasper County and surrounding area since 2009. Being involved in the area, Joe Goodman has kept his interest in making sure he provides the best insurance for his clients. Whether you need life, car, home, business, farm and crops, or even renter's insurance, Agent Joe Goodman will keep searching for the best policy for your valued investments. Call Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodman at 219-866-4694 or stop in at 2570 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student-athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
Founded in 1931, Community State Bank in Brook is your community bank. We specialize in relationship banking while offering the technology required to meet your modern banking needs. Community State Bank is the area leader in new construction loans and home mortgages. Our lenders know small business and have products to meet your farm and business needs. We're available to get to know you and your needs today at 224 West Main in Brook or by calling 219-275-2441.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to KV High School one last time with your 3KG crew. Final tonight, Andrean 33, Kankakee Valley nothing. We talked it over, and we think we're going to have to go with Drake Bowen to be our Hillcrest Dental Player of the Game. The Andrean senior all-purpose player. Boy, he's tough on defense, and what a runner. He started, kind of set the tone for this one, scoring on a 70-yard pass play on Andrean's first play in their first possession of the game, scoring and just showing his speed. Boy, he got outside.
Yeah, outside real fast, and once he turned up, he turned on, and he was flying. There was no one catching him.
Yeah, there's one.
37 penalties. Wow. Unbelievable. 37 total penalties. I guess we talked enough about the penalties.
Yeah.
You know what, though? A close call for that Hillcrest Dental Player of the Game was Marco Castro.
Yeah.
For the Cougars. He was just incredible running the ball tonight behind a offensive line that worked hard.
Oh yeah, and I mean offensive line pushing. I mean, you're down still, and they're driving their open holes. Castro, I mean, made it to the second level more than 90% of the time, and that's where he was definitely in the running for it.
Only a sophomore too.
And a sophomore, yeah. And
he can really grow.
Yeah, he's got a lot of potential coming up in these next years.
Other scores tonight: South Newton big over South Central, 43-0. West Central wins the battle to stay on top in the Midwest Conference. They are now the only undefeated team. They're in the driver's seat. It beat 40 West Central 46, Frontier 6.
So that assures them at least a tie, right, for the conference.
It does, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, right. North White a winner over North Newton tonight, 28-18. Central Catholic continues to roll as they normally do. 51, Benton Central nothing. The other Lafayette powerhouse, West Lafayette, 58, Twin Lakes 6 in the Hoosier Conference affair. And Rensselaer Central with a very nice victory tonight, stringing now 2 in a row. So 41 for the Bombers, Northwestern 3. And that'll do it for our scores here. And I think that's going to do it for us.
Now we got to say, John Ohanas, great job tonight. Man, you came in and the first time doing it, added a lot of perspective for us. We really appreciate it. Hope you'll come back and join us sometime.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be great. I agree with you 100%, Bob. It's so much fun to have somebody, we depend on Coach Willis a lot and for some technical expertise. And John Ohanas really just, he rolled with it, man.
He did.
He had the football aspect pretty darn good for us.
Yeah, again, thank you for having me on. And, definitely look forward to trying getting back on with you guys.
Cool.
All right. Oh, we had some technical difficulties tonight, but we got through it. Guys, appreciate it very much. 33-0 Andrean over KB. That'll do it from here. Thanking all the sponsors for making the broadcast possible. To agree to the Coach's Cage show Wednesday at 6 o'clock from Arnie's.
Yeah, come to that, and we'll talk to Kirk Kennedy about those 37 penalties. See what he was thinking about that.
For our camera person, Alex Gross, John Ohanas, Bill Kay, this is Bob Kurtz from KB. So long, everybody.
The proceeding was a presentation of 3KG Community Broadcasting.